Hello and welcome everybody. This is your host, Learvok, and you are just in time for the final episode of Batman Arkham Knight. It has been a long one this time, much longer than I thought it would be.
Alfred, I'm going to give myself in to Scarecrow. It's the only way to save Robin and Jim.
Consider your decision wisely, sir. There could be no coming back from this.
But yeah, it's been a long it's been a long Let's Play. Not for the reasons, not like the Let's Play itself. People watching this in the past, like in the future. I was about to say, people watching this in the past must have figured out how time travel worked. If that's the case, please share it with everyone else. I'm sure we'd all like to be able to fix our mistakes and, you know, kill Hitler before he had a chance. Actually, that actually is a pretty good question, you know. Speaking of time travel and killing Hitler, like, that's always the thing that everyone talks about, right? You know, if I had a chance to go back in time and kill Hitler, would you do it? Like, maybe? I mean, if there's one thing he did make people aware that being a racist is a bad thing.
Crazy? You give up and we're done. Both of us. There's no coming back. Why give up? There's so much more fun to be had out there. Think about it. All those heads to smash, all those bones to break. It's like the world's greatest theme park and you're crying to get off the ride.
Then again, you also got to think about it this way too. You got rid of Hitler. That doesn't necessarily mean you got rid of the problem.
Your fears got the better of you, I see. How fitting that I will win, and Batman's life will be over. Not because of what I have done to your precious city, but because you are scared of what I will do to your friends, your family. They are your weakness, hiding just below the surface. I'm sure that you're scared of what will happen when I tear that mask from your face. What will we find? Your true identity, or proof that without your mask, you are nothing, impotent, powerless, afraid. Leave your equipment on that table, and we can find out.
I don't like the finish on that table. Get another table and we'll talk. I'm gonna put it here.
Good for you. Why give it up for some washed-up cop and the latest boy wonder with his head on the block? I mean, what's one more dead Robin between friends? We've got the whole of Gotham at our mercy, so let's get out there and make the most of it.
I wanna. Nah, we're not gonna leave. Obviously, we gotta save Robin and Jim. I mean, this was Damian Wayne Robin, would be a little more questionable, but that kid's just. I don't want to talk about him.
Now, the truck.
Well. Have to make sure it still fits.
The fear of what I will do to your friends will bring you back. You know it. I know it.
Oh, I love that you have the choice here to take it off and put it back on. And then this is going to be probably the same. Oh, no, didn't say anything, okay. So I guess we go into the truck.
Master Bruce, can you hear me? I'm detecting someone tracking your movement through the city.
I knew he would.
I think I may have missed something, sir. Who are you talking?
The die is cast, Batman.
What just happened here? So who's tracking us? Well, I guess we make our way out. Monarch Theater. Huh. Crime Alley. This is a weird coincidence that this is where we would crash. I'm calling it. We're under hallucination. Yep. For the 2.5 of you that don't know, Batman's parents were murdered in Crime Alley.
Brucey never quite got over it now, did he? Well, there's no point crying over spilled blood. It's time to move on, kiddo. Let go. Take a load off. Join your parents. Uncle Jay will take it from here. I'm more powerful than ever before. You can't win this time, Bat Brain.
It's pushing the wrong BY. The problem with these companies using the same button, the same things, and then using the same letters, and then like rearranging them. Because I'm used to B being where the A button would be on the Xbox controller, so I adjust accordingly. And the only reason I don't mess up Y is because I remember, oh, Y and triangle for some reason. But B and A I keep mixing up. Don't get me started with the X button either.
If your mom and dad could see you now, Bruce, they'd be so disturbed. I mean, just take a look at yourself.
Oh, right, we don't have any equipment, we can't do any of our fancy moves.
I can keep this up all night, Bats. My mind is willing, and your flesh is weak.
The mind is willing, but the flesh is bruised and spongy. Making a lot of Futurama references recently. Okay, this is going on forever here.
Think about it. I'm actually dancing on your parents' grave, stomping all over their memory.
He is, that's right. What the hell?
It really is quite pathetic. Watching you hanging on like this, anyone would think you had something worth fighting for. Go on, Bats. You know you want to. There's only one way to stop me, Brucey, old boy. Come on. You've killed me once already. It gets easier every time. Who will I kill next? Gordon? Lucius? That bubbling old butler of yours?
Mm.
So that's your problem, isn't it, Bats? You just can't keep hold of a family for very long. Even the ones who come back end up hating you. But can you blame them? Everyone close to you gets tortured, kidnapped, or killed.
I'm curious to see what else he says.
Go on. Do it.
And he's just in our head, so killing him. I think he's done, so killing him. Oh, we got rapidly tap. Okay. Oh! Batman, he's in your head. It doesn't count as a death. And it turns out we were in here the whole time.
So you finally lost it, eh? Finally snapped my neck. No denying it this time. You've got the mind of a killer. And that mind is mine. It's over, Bruce. You crossed the blood-red line. And now Scarecrow's going to set me free.
Whoa. I want to mention, this is probably one of the best endings to a game in general, let alone a Batman game. And the entire ending sequence starts the moment you open that door. Ark? They scratched out hand, scratched out the other half, so it's metaphor. Guys, it's tied up. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen to Batman?
Batman, is that you?
I'm sorry, Robin. Are you ready? This isn't going to end how you think, Crane. Enough bravado. It's too late.
Texture popping. Ugh.
I
Just
don't
saw,
care.
oh my gosh, it's popping and re-popping on his hood.
Of hope.
Ugh.
As they stare into your eyes, they will blame you.
Just pre-render the cutscenes, man.
Face and a name. It's time. Mr. Gordon, I would like you to do the honors.
Never. I'm done taking orders from you. You bastard!
Take off that mask, or my next shot will kill him.
It's okay. It's not okay. You know what this means.
It's the end.
When they find out who you are, there'll be no hiding.
You need to trust me, Jim.
Now,
I mean, maybe it is pre-rendered, but no, it can't be because it keeps seeing the texture pop-ins and whatnot. That should not be a.
Wayne. Bruce Wayne. Now the world can see you for what you truly are. A legend laid bare. Powerless. Human. Afraid.
What are we waiting for? Let's get this done.
no. We need to do this right. He needs to face justice.
This son of a bitch killed 50 of our men. I say we finish him before he wakes up. He's too dangerous.
We've got 100 guns trained on him. He's going nowhere.
And it's the Joker.
Guys! It's great to see you. I've had a devil of a time tracking you down.
Tracking us down. We
This
caught
is
you.
Oh, Cobblepot.
weird.
Always cruel, but never cunning. Croc, old boy, you might want to duck.
What in the world is that? That's the Batmobile. But it's got a mouth. We can just now machine gun people down. I do like the interface. It's just like, I just wildly just guns ablaze and just destroy the place. How many people are... okay, so I know this is basically just an illusion, but Jesus! This is a lot of people! I mean, I guess the metaphor for all the people that you'll be... the killing joke. Finally wipe everyone from the face of existence.
So much more fun with my hands on the control. Guys, where did you go?
Hmm?
Guys, I just want to talk about
I just heard a noise.
which I'm going to do when we're done talking.
Didn't sound like... heard like some sort of weird...
It's me. Please. Won't it take me to stop? Please don't shoot. Think of all we've been through.
What the...
I never could stand groveling, Cobblepot.
Oh, there it is again.
No. Stop struggling. Get off me. You'll have to go through her to get to me.
A hostage, Nigma. How very twee.
Again, that noise. You keep hearing that little...
I can't let you leave here alive. Not after what you just...
and I should probably be talking.
I'm the comeback king, the clown prince of chaos, jester of genocide. You can't stop me.
Yep. I keep hearing that.
Stop. Stop this madness. Please.
Hmm. So this is a vision of the future, or an idea at least.
This may be my finest work yet.
Please listen to me. After all the good you've done for the city, think about what you're doing. Sir, I'm begging you. Master Bruce. Batman, you have to listen. Think of your family, Bruce.
That's what that noise was. Alfred's trying to get to us.
Please stop this rampage.
Oh, Alfred, sweet, loyal Alfred. Master Bruce is gone. But don't you worry, your new master's coming home.
Do you know what happens now, Mr. Wayne? I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to set you free. Free to see the city you swore to defend tear itself apart. Free to see everyone you love hunted down and killed. Every scream, every death. Vengeance for all that Batman has done.
Good.
What? Do you not understand? It is over.
Get ready for the encore.
This is unsettling.
Why aren't you scared?
Guess I'm toxin-proof. Hey, Bats! You still here? Bats? Is that you? Oh, Bats!
There's like not much I can say about this scene. Ooh.
Ah, good times.
Oh.
Woohoo! Crispy. Oh, I outgrew that body anyway. Trying to tell me something, Bats? I'm not dead. I've never been so alive.
So yeah, this is...
Oh, wait a minute. This isn't my grave. Oh, no, it's too small. It's all overgrown. Where's the head? It's, right. I get it. They forgot about me. Very funny, Bats. But it's not gonna happen. You know, some jokes can be in bad taste.
I love how like the areas just change behind you. And this is amazing. Like how just how nice and symmetrical this part of the game is. Whoa. Forgot that happened.
You want the death of me?
Did it happen again? Oh, okay. Guess we'll, oh. Guess we're not going through the other way. Yeah. It's like a funeral? But no one's here. Well, except for Harley.
Harley? You call this a wake? Where is everybody? Oh, forgot to send the invites, didn't you? Harley? Stop your sobbing and rustle me up awake! Harley! Harley! I know what you're trying to do, Bats. You and your toxin. You think this scares me?
Guess just... Oh no, we can't leave. Oh, there we go. Kind of blaze a trail through here. No one's using those chairs anyway.
In Gotham with me, Vicky Vale.
And me, Glenn Woodburn.
So, Glenn, today marks the 1-year anniversary of the Joker's death. Any thoughts on the occasion?
Sorry, who?
The Joker, you remember?
The question mark guy. He's dead?
No, not him.
Sorry, Vic, you gotta help me out.
You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's forget about him and move on.
Yes, let's forget about him and move on.
In other news, a
I'll write my name in blood on every street corner. I'll carve it on every corpse. No one's forgetting me. No. How do I get out of here?
There's an exit. Another statue.
Where are you?
It's amazing that statue could stand on one foot.
Come out.
This is not a very effective gun.
Find you.
It keeps following us.
Show your face. Out of ideas, bats.
So many Batman statues. Ah! This is too close to real life. Everyone I know has a Batman statue. This is somewhat cathartic. I mean, considering how popular Batman is. Whoa! And suddenly it stops being cathartic. To be fair, it's only cathartic as long as it's the statues. Once it gets to the real thing, it's like, yeah, I don't want to kill Batman. I just want to destroy a few statues of him.
So long, bats. Hell of a ride, but I'm getting off.
So yeah, we seem to have gotten out of there.
You know, you almost had me scared back there. Me? What have I got to be afraid of?
The fact that you're still in the dream.
You're afraid of being ashes. You're afraid of being forgotten. And you will be.
Oh, I wish that was true.
Because of me.
Batman doesn't die.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
And now we get the real final battle. Not a hard battle, but boy, is it satisfying.
Wait! No, please! No!
Goodbye, Joker.
No! Bruce! Don't leave me! Please! I need you.
Could you imagine if, like, DC just suddenly decided to get rid of the Joker? Like, it'd be like one of the most biggest comic book events in history. Like, this is it. This is for real the end of the Joker. And no one would believe them.
Do you understand, Gotham? You have no savior. No more hope. No more Batman. I've won. I'm not afraid, Crane. Impossible. Without fear, life is meaningless.
The good old Jason Todd's followed us. You have a dose of your own medicine, Crane.
What's wrong? Scared?
Much better than my pun.
No.
I thought everyone's afraid of bats.
He's strong. He's going to be okay. Look after him, Jim. Look after them all. You've been a good friend. The best I could ask for. You were there at the beginning. And now, you get to see how it ends.
Best ending ever. I kind of wish this was the definitive end of Batman.
Best gift you've brought us all night.
I can't believe he showed up.
So Bruce Wayne, huh? If it's all the same to you, I'll stick to Batman.
No!
You sound scared, Crane. Get used.
Gonna be a lot of fear-based puns with this guy.
Sir, it's over. The whole world knows. What now?
Gotham still needs Batman. For one last night.
And then?
Prepare the Nightfall Protocol.
Are you sure?
There's no other way, Alfred.
It needs voice confirmation.
Martha.
Very good, Master Bruce. You can be sure your instructions will be followed.
So yeah, before we have a chance to end this, yeah, shows us our status, and once you complete them all, you can activate Nightfall. Trying to remember. Oh, we need to apprehend 5 of them? We've only done 4. Okay, so... shoot. Trying to think which one... Because we're done with the game. Well, I guess do this one then.
Someone's lit a burning bat symbol on the Gamby store rooftop. A beacon or a threat? Time to find out.
So, I guess we'll do that as a bonus episode. So yeah, these do the most wanted missions don't, the download missions don't count. DLC missions don't count. So, yeah, we'll do Heir to the Cow. Oops. We'll do that next episode, though. So, in the next episode, we'll finish off one more, apprehend one more guy, and then we'll end the game proper. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Oh boy, that episode sure was crazy, wasn't it, guys? We had a lot of things happen, and why? Okay, never mind. It's good. Okay. So yeah, I have a bit of a confession to make. Right now, we are playing on my main file, where I have just about everything done at this point. The reason I did this instead of the other one, we still did the Azrael mission in the main game, mind you, is because we need to apprehend more people than I expected. It actually wants you to get about almost halfway through all these in order for you to actually get the ending of the game. Now, in order for us to get the true ending, we need to get 100% with this as well, but I'm not doing Riddler's stuff for him. Jeez, that is nuts if you expect me to do all that. But yeah, so we're going to, real quick, can we access the roof from here? We're going to go ahead and activate the Nightfall Protocol.
Alfred, send the Batwing. I'm heading to the GCPD rendezvous point.
Very well, sir.
No? Okay. I was hoping it would let us do some stuff. Oh, one thing I want to mention real quick, since I'm here already and I'm fresh out in my mind. Once you beat the Arkham Knight, you do get a replacement to the militia, and it is Deathstroke. If you complete every one of the missions, you get to fight him in a tank. Basically, the same fight as with Arkham Knight, the Cloudburst. So yeah, it's not really worth going through all that trouble to get to it. Just to show that off. It is kind of cool that you get to fight Deathstroke again. This time without it being some crappy origin story that felt like it was tacked on and glitchy. This was made by another party. The same group who had so much trouble porting this game onto the PC. Seriously, anyone else kind of disturbed by that? They would let them have a second chance at that? Anyway, so here we are going for the, well, this is the ending we're going to have.
Great, laugh it out, guys. If you had hay fever, you wouldn't be laughing.
There we go. Going to take off her mask for the last time. This is pretty... words cannot do this part justice. I apologize. It's just like... It's an emotional moment you can't, because this is the end of the Batman. At least for this series.
This is Vicky Vale for GCN reporting live outside Wayne Manor, following the dramatic unmasking of billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne. That's him! Are you still rolling?
Are you sure you want to do this, Master Bruce?
I've got to. It's the only way to protect them.
Very well.
We just saw Bruce Wayne, now known to be the masked vigilante Batman, enter his home, refusing to come.
So it's clear that he probably faked his death because of that conversation between him and Alfred, but there is no way they could have gotten out there that fast. You're gonna see the Christopher Nolan Batman, The Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, you probably know. That's probably what he did.
This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died.
So yeah, So here we have the official ending. Now, the full ending just has some punks has some added dialogue from Gordon, I think. And it's had some punks robbing a woman, and then like some haunted visage of Batman assaults them. It's not clear what it is or why it is or who it is at all. It's some weird kind of, or even if it's real, or if it's, then it's like But anyway, so Nightfall, for those of you who are comic book savvy, may recognize the name. And Nightfall is basically Batman goes into retirement, and there's other Batman who take his place during the meantime. Let me see if I can get some actual information on the Wikipedia. Let's see. The story takes place over approximately 6 months. Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, was burnout and systematically assaulted and crippled by the superstar enhancing genius named Bane. If you're familiar with Dark Knight Rises, which we were talking about just recently, Bane, breaking Batman's back, that's a reference to Nightfall. The only thing Bane really did that was worth anything. And then during the time, this is when Batman is replaced by Azrael, who we talked about in the last episode. So that little info was a bit of a lie on his bio, saying what book he was from, because that was 2003, they said? That was weird. Yeah. But yeah, as Azrael does the thing, he becomes more increasingly erratic, more anger prone. He starts just being worse and worse, and just tarnishing Batman's good name. Now, according to Wikipedia here, Nightfall resulted in long-term ramifications for Batman continuity, as Batman's trust in police and fellow superheroes had to be rebuilt due to Azrael's violence. Let's see what the reception says. That's what I was looking for here. Okay. IGN ranked Batman Nightfall Part 1, Broken Bat, number 15. That's a mouthful to say. On the list of the 25 greatest Batman graphic novels, saying what makes Nightfall Part 1 so memorable is not actually snapping of Batman's back. It's the quick fall into despair that proves most shocking. Okay, so last episode I said Nightfall wasn't received very well. I was wrong about that. I'm sorry. There must have been something else I was thinking of that had some problem premise. The ending is the foregone conclusion that Batman is worn down both physically and mentally. The Batman spirit is broken down. Okay. See what else we can find that's not just from the wiki. Here we go. DC Database. Another wiki site, but it's the one that specializes with DC characters. This might be able to give us a little bit more information than just the one page on Wikipedia. That screwed me up. Okay, there we go. This is the problem I have with touchscreen computers, by the way, the touchscreen. When you're trying to scroll, and you accidentally hit the link, and it registers it as clicking it, instead of scrolling it. So, yeah, that's really, Okay. Ooh! It was written by Alan Grant, Chuck Dixon, Dennis O'Neil, Doug The big name there is Alan Grant. I know who that is. Grant did a lot of. I think is he the one I'm thinking of? I might be thinking Alan Moore. No. Alan Moore did Watchmen. I think Grant, yeah, did a lot of Batman stuff. Wow, there's originally published in a lot of other books. Batman, Catwoman, Detective Comics, Justice League Task Force, Legend of the Dark Knight, Robin, Shadow of the Bat, Showcase 93, Showcase 94. These are all different titles for Batman. Wow. See if we can find reception. Nightfall was immediately followed by Night Quest in the monthly serials. Night Quest is divided into two storylines, one following Bruce Wayne, and the other on the new Batman, which would be Azrael in this case. The stories were not treated as crossovers, and the Batman titles continued as they had before, with the creative teams each pursued their own storylines. Issues that made... Okay. Looking at the comic book cover for Quest Night, yeah, it seems like Azrael's Batman gets a new costume as well, which looks completely 90s, completely ridiculous, but not necessarily a bad 90s. It doesn't go too far. Trying to find, trivia. Although the story is published after the death of Superman's storyline, DC Legacies sets the Nightfall story before Superman's death. Okay. Although the story was published after the death. Storyline in Batman was adapted as a full cast radio drama. Oh! The storyline of Nightfall was adapted as a full-cast radio drama by the BBC Radio 1 in 1994. I'm gonna have to look that up. Starting with a slightly tweaked version of Batman's Sword of Azrael. There are some minor alterations, but it's mostly true to the comics. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. Now I'm gonna look that up, or... we got time! Nightfall radio play. Oh, they look like they at least have part 1 on YouTube. Motion comic and audio drama. That might not be the same thing. Huh. Okay, so Nightfall, March 28th. Let's see, let me see the full article here. It says. Okay, so March 3rd, it says? March. April 3rd. Nightfall, Nightfall to be released April 3rd, 2017. The 4th book of Nightfall and Night Lord series. That may not be at all the same thing. Okay, this is a completely different thing, okay. You can probably find it on Amazon anyway. This might be something I can listen to at work. I'm almost done with Hitchhiker's Guide. 5 3-minute episodes totaling 195 minutes of run time. Only 3 minutes per ep? Wow. Show, however, was not commissioned of its own, but rather to be 3-minute episodes on Mark Goodyear show. This meant it was written with a sense of immediacy, having to make an instant effect on each 3-minute segment contains a major plot development or sound effects stunt and ends on a cliffhanger. All told, the serial ran 65 3-minute episodes. Huh. Okay. I might make it a little easier or harder to find. Okay, let's go back to the see if we can find more information on Nightfall. I remember hearing somewhere it wasn't received well, though I could be... Honestly, I could be thinking of Death of Superman. Because the thing with Death of Superman is that was, at the time, I think, received well enough. But the whole thing of how it concluded was kind of rather... Well... They killed off Superman. No toads for real this time, we're honest. This is before that became a thing, I guess. But then they did that with the intention of replacing him with 3 other characters, and I think one of them was going to be was going to end up replacing Superman for real. But then none of the 3 characters were really all that good. One of them was a robot who went too far. One of them was basically Superboy Prime, which, if you know anything about DC's multiverse, which they still have problems they can go to this day, and go to this very day, then you know Superboy Prime is not exactly well liked among the fan community. Trying to make a very complicated story short here. Superboy Prime comes from Earth Prime. What is Earth Prime, you're asking me? Well, in the DC multiverse, there are several different universes, all with a different name, usually Earth, in whatever number. If you've seen Rick and Morty, you're kind of familiar with that concept. In one Earth, which I think is Earth 2, there exists all the superheroes from the original DC run back in the 40s and 50s. You know, the original Green Lantern, the original Flash, and they exist alongside Batman and Superman. And these are like from the 40s and 50s. And then you have the modern day versions of the Flash and Green Lantern and Wonder Woman and all these other characters, and they exist in this universe, which is Earth 2. In another universe, Earth 1 or Earth 3 or something like that. Already I'm having trouble with this. And then there exists Earth Prime, which is our universe, where Superboy Prime comes from. Superboy is basically Clark Kent without all the powers, and then that's not what makes him bad. That's not... I'm going way off subject here. I feel like I'm skipping around trying to explain this, but this is really the best way I can try to explain it quickly. There's no way to explain this quick enough. I'm sorry. But Superboy Prime is Superman without all the power in a universe where he doesn't have the powers. And he goes through the emo trip and he suddenly gets powers, and he literally breaks the universe, the universes, and creates multiple rifts in the timelines, and it's what leads to the second Infinite Crisis. There's the first Infinite Crisis, which established the idea of the multiverse. Well, sort of. It confirmed the idea of the multiverse, and then tried to establish the idea that the multiverse is now a single verse because things are getting a little too complex, I think. And then the second Infinite Crisis it was the 52. Crisis on Infinite Earths. That's the first one, and that was when the multiverse was having an issue, and then they had to find some way to seal off all the multiple universes. And that began with an issue series called 52, which was 52 comics, hence the name, that all kind of tied together. And then they tried to do another one with another 52 comics, and that didn't do so well, and that split up the universes and then remerged them, and so we have a whole new set of timelines, I think. And oh my god, my head is hurting so much trying to process all this. Oh, why did I do this? Oh god. Oh wow, that's just, I'm sorry, I tried. That was too much for me. If it sounds like it's very confusing, imagine I'm trying to explain it here, and I am doing a very piss poor job of explaining it. There's no good way to explain it. Not in a quick enough way. Look up Linkar's videos on the Infinite Crisis and Attack on Infinite Crisis, or whatever. I can't even remember the names. I have a phone here. Let me look it up. The Infinite Crisis. Okay. No, that's not the one. It was Infinite Crisis was the one that was bad. Crisis on Infinite Earth is the one that's the first time they did this. 12 issue limited series comic book on the number of tie-in books. Okay. See what the DC database says with this. Okay, Crisis on Infinite Earth was a multiversal catastrophe that resulted in the destruction of countless parallel universes and the recreation of a single positive matter universe and an antimatter universe at the dawn of time. Yeah, they had like this. It was really weird. It still is really weird, and they have never fixed this. They have never truly fixed it. Okay. Basically, the whole point of Crisis on Infinite Earth was to not only explain how the multiverse exists in the DC universe, also a way to try to split it or combine it into one single universe. That everything happened, everything existed, except the stuff they didn't like. The problem with this was that DC writers could not get away from the what if / Elseworld stories. I think it was Elseworld for DC, which is how they. Elseworld was the whole thing of what if Superman was raised by communists? What if Batman's parents never died? And what if Catwoman was the one that became the hero instead of Batman? And all this other stuff. What if Joker was a good guy and the good guy job? And the way they explained it, the way they explained these Elseworld stories was, oh, these aren't non-canon to the series. These actually happened. It just didn't happen in this world. It happened in a different world. Crisis on Infinite Earths was supposed to combine all that and then say, no more alternate timelines, no more alternate futures, no more alternate realities. And of course, the writers couldn't get away from that. They ended up redoing this with Infinite Crisis in the mid 2000s. It looks like, according to what Google is doing for me, and it was. Was this the one that was bad? I think this is the one that was bad. Let me see the story told through the Apollo 7-issue miniseries, times and therefore Countdown to Infinite Crisis. Oh, this one might have been good too. This one, story returns to concept out the end of Crisis on Infinite Earth. Yeah, this is the one where they had the 52 event. This one was good, I think. Is it? Might have been. I'm trying to read through this really quickly. Oh, this one. Okay. This is the one where they had like... Yeah, there was a Lex Luthor that was good in one of the alternate Earths. And he tried to, he was there helping them out and trying to stop the crisis. And I think this one also introduced Power Girl, which for those of you who don't know who Power Girl is, I should probably go ahead and end this off here. Yeah, the full Nightfall ending isn't worth getting. So yeah, we're done. We have finished the game. So yeah. Go ahead and get up here. I do not know when that ended. I was waiting for it to go back to the main menu screen here, and it just didn't. But yeah, so, that's the game. In about 43 parts, somewhere around there. So yeah. With all that said, and I went off on some weird DC tangents here. I don't know why that's popping up. I already got all the DLC. I guess that's their little stupid advertising. I don't know why WB does this little thing on the side here. I hate that so much. Hated it with Shadow of Mordor. Anyway, so with all that said, we're gonna go ahead and end this Let's Play off once and for all. It's been a long summer for me, and I'm sure you guys watching this in real time are really disappointed that it took me so long to upload anything. But let me just go ahead and say, summer is a pain in the butt. By the time this is uploaded, this is my last day of summer work, and I'll be going back to my normal schedule, so hopefully I'll be having something, of a more consistent upload schedule. So yeah. But until then, I will see you guys in the next game.